and welcome to another video. And in today's video I'm going to be doing my book haul from Amsterdam. So I went into two bookstores today. I went into Waterstones and then I went into the American Book Centre, I believe it's called, and I had a lot of fun. Nearly all of my pennies have gone. So first of all, I will start with the Waterstones. So the first book that I picked up is Openly Straight by Bill Koningsberg. So this is an LGBTQIA sort of book, and I've been meaning to get it. It's on my wish list, so I thought I would get it. Next of all, the book that I picked up is a new release. It's Renegades by Marissa Moyer. This has come out just this beginning of this month recently, so it's Marissa Moyer's new book, and I'm really excited to give this a read. Next of all, I have got Ask the Passengers by A.S. King. I've had really good things about this book, and reading the synopsis in the back of the book has just sort of sparked me on to read it, just by this girl that watches passengers on airplanes sort of thing, so I just thought that was quite an interesting twist. Next of all, I picked up Out of Heart by Irfan Master, I think that is. Haven't heard of this one before, so I gave the back of this book a read. It sounds really interesting, and it's about a guy and his grandfather dies and he donates his heart to this guy called William, and I feel like they're going to make this sort of big old connection going on, so probably going to be a real good book. So next of all, I've got a couple of books that go on the buy one get one half price deal. I've got Dirty Fool by Estelle Mascomé, and this book I thought sounded really interesting because it's about a girl called Mackenzie. Her ex-boyfriend is desperate to win her back, but she feels like something is missing from her life, and something might be a guy called Jaden, who is tall, blonde and athletic. And a year ago, Kenzie was falling fast for him and his crooked smile, but then 12 months later everything changes because a tragic accident has destroyed Jaden's family, and Kenzie has no idea how to talk to him anymore, so I feel like it's going to be like an awkward sort of feel, but you know, just sounds interesting. And the other book that I picked up with that is Oggy and V, which are 3 bind-up stories by R.J. Palacio, who wrote Wonder. I brought Wonder with me, and I thought I would give this a read as well. So these are like 3 little stories. I believe it looks like it's about 3 other characters, so it's like their little side stories. So I feel like that's going to be good. And then this was on a lot of people's October wrap-up, so I thought I'd pick it up. Plus, it's quite pretty as well. So this book is called Wicked Like a Wildfire by Lana Popovich, and I'll just see if there's anything nice on the underside of it, because sometimes there's little surprises on the deck. So I don't actually know what this book is about, to be honest, but a lot of people were saying that it was really good in October. The last book from Waterstones is a birthday present for Ben, because it was his birthday on the 4th of November, and this is Poems That Make Grown Men Cry. So that says all about Ben, really, doesn't it?
Fantastic.
But obviously it's poems. So yes, happy birthday, Ben! Now we're going to move on to the American Book Centre books. I went a little bit crazy because this store has a lot of American editions, which are the normal ones that I go for. I tend to go for them over the English versions, and yes, so very excited. This one I picked up is Jane Unlimited by Kristen Shaw, who's the author of Gracing. I did see Gracing there, but Gracing is a spin-off to Fire and Bitter Blue, and I wasn't sure if you have to read Fire or Bitter Blue first, so I was like, oh, I won't get Gracing just yet, but sometimes companion novels you need to read the original book, so I wasn't sure, but this is just a brand new book, and I thought this book sounded quite interesting because it's about someone who has a guardian aunt. They receive an unexpected invitation to this building, and her aunt never set foot on it, but when they get there they receive 5 choices that could determine the course of their life, and every choice comes with a prize. So I thought that sounds quite interesting, this sort of book. Next of all, I picked up this book, and I actually haven't heard of it before, but I quite like the cover to it. This is called A Map for Girls by Jessica Taylor, and when I opened it, I literally only read like one sentence and I was like, yes, because I am like a big sucker for like survival books. So this is a tale of two sisters. They've got to survive in the wilds if they can survive each other. So I was just like, well, I like my survival books. And underneath it's nice and blue, so it's a winner for me as well. So the next book, honestly, the quote on the top was just what got me to buy this book, because it just says The Hunger Games meets Harry Potter, and I was like, ooh. So it's called The Unwanted, and it's by Lisa McMahon. I quite like the cover to this as well. It's quite adventurous, and it looks like there's quite a lot of books in the series as well by the back of the book. So this is the first book that's in the series, so I just thought, you know what, if it's sort of like Hunger Games twisted with Harry Potter, it sounds quite interesting. This next book I haven't actually heard of before, but it sounds quite interesting. This is called 10 Things I Can See From Here by Carrie Mack. It's quite vibrant of a book cover as it is, but this is about someone who suffers with anxiety, and they find it like quite a struggle. They imagine the worst, and as someone who sort of gets anxious with anxiety, I just thought this would be quite interesting to just sort of see how another writer has interpreted this into a story. This next book I actually got from a discount in the sale. This is City of Saints and Thieves by Natalie C. Anderson, and I've actually heard really good things about this book. So this is about Tina and her mother. They're refugees, and there's a dark secret lurking behind the family's immense fortune. And Tina discovers her mother is shot dead in a private study, and she knows who pulled the trigger. So I thought, ooh, sounds like a bit of a mystery. So yeah, this book I've just been meaning to get. This is Tahara Murphy's middle grade sort of book series. This is called Furthermore. This is the first book, and I've just been meaning to get it because I've heard it's actually quite an interesting book for her middle grade sort of book, and quite a colourful cover. This next book, do not film the books falling over. This next book is called On the Edge of Gone by Corinne Davies. I probably butchered that, but I quite like the cover to this as well. This seems like a really, really science fiction sort of book, and that's what it looks like underneath the dust jacket. So what I liked about this is it's based in the future, and a comet is scheduled to hit. So I like things that are like quite apocalyptic, so I feel like this will be quite interesting. This next book I've heard really good things about from Emma Books. She said it's like a really great book on anorexia. So this is The Art of Starving by Sam J. Miller. So really this is just purchased on a recommendation, but she made it sound like it was really good, and it's blue as well, so it's got my approval. This next and last book I was very, very iffy on getting because I do own the paperback copy, I believe. Read the first book and I really, really liked it. So when I saw this signed first edition of the American cover, I was like, ooh, very tempting. But I will show you the signature, just to show you that it is genuine. We have the signature right there, and then literally on the next couple of pages it does physically say first edition. So I was like, ooh. Plus I really like the American cover sleeves. It's like really metallic and shiny, so I'll probably end up getting Red Queen in this edition anyway, and then I can get King's Cage as well, because I don't think I've got King's Cage yet. But I'm really excited to actually continue on with this because I did really, really enjoy this book. So there you have it, guys. That is the end of this quite big Amsterdam book haul. It was bound to happen, unfortunately, but it did, and I've nearly spent all my euros, so that's quite a bad thing. So there's a lot of books here. Let me know if you've read any of these books down in the comments below. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you have enjoyed it, and I'll see all of you wonderful awesome people in my next video. Bye!